guys, welcome back to my channel. So, I am back with another makeup tutorial, and today I am solely focusing on using one palette for this look. It is the Morphe 35O palette, which just screams warmth and beautifulness and beautiful and everything. If you haven't heard of the Morphe 35O palette, you've been living under a rock. This is an amazing palette if you are someone who loves warm tones. They do offer a cool tone palette, but I am like a super warm tone girl, so like this is just everything. Like there's gold, there's oranges, there's browns, there's everything. This is the perfect palette. Like if you're going on a trip or something, you just need to take like one thing that you can do so many different looks with. So today I kind of came up with this orange based look. Out of it, a little bit sunset, using oranges, yellows, reds, like it's awesome. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy. As you can tell, the background and everything, the lighting is kind of different. I'm actually home for spring break right now, so I have a brand new setup. So I actually like the lighting better in here now. It looks a lot better. The acoustics are a lot better in here, so I'm excited to bang out a couple videos this week, and yeah. So if you guys are interested, then let's get on with the show.
To start the look, I'm going to be using my Nivea Aftermen Shave Balm to prime my face. I'm going to work it into my skin until it becomes tacky. For foundation, I'm going to be using L'Oreal Lumi Cushion. I am in shade N2. I am going to be using a Morphe foundation brush to buff it into the skin. Always make sure to bring the foundation down your neck just to make sure it matches in with your skin tone color. Then I'm going to be going in with my Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer to conceal and brighten up underneath my eyes, the center of the forehead, the nose, the chin, the lip, you know, all the T-zone area. Gotta balance it out, you know. Then I'm just going to buff everything in with a beauty blender. I like to use a beauty blender because I am a little bit heavy-handed with liquid product usually, so this helps soak up excess product on my face. I'm just going to go with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit in light, and I'm going to be taking the vanilla and the banana shade, and I'm just going to be setting all the areas we put concealer. Set the rest of the face. I'm just going to be going in my Maybelline Fit Me powder. This is just my preferred thing I like to do. I just like to set the rest of the face with powder. Completely optional. Now we're going to jump straight into the eyes, and to start I'm going to be looking for just to kind of set the lids, and I'm going to be using the lightest shade within the palette just to get a base down. Now we're going to start building up the crease, and I'm going to be using this light brown shade, which is a little bit darker than my skin tone, which makes a great transition color for me. And I'm using an E40 brush just to start to build up the crease. Now we're going to start bringing in yellow tones, and I'm just going to go for this yellow shade right above my transitional color, and we're just going to start working that in on an E25 brush, and we're really going to start packing it on to get that bright yellow intensity that we want. The next color is we're going to be going in with a more orange color, and we're just going to start to build up the transition that we want to make almost that sunset effect. The next shade I'm going in with is this bright orange. So again, it's just, you need to constantly build up from lightest to darkest colors. You do not want to go straight in with a dark color. You want to build up to it just so you get a smooth transition and it blends out cleanly. Now to start to add a little bit of brown tone to the crease, I'm going in with this other this light brown color. This is also close to the transitional color. I just kind of grabbed it, but I'm just starting to build up a little bit of depth to the crease. Now I'm going to be going in with this brown shadow, and I'm going to be using this to help balance out the lid. Right now my lid is full of bright colors, and this will help define where my crease and where my lid meet. And this will also just add a little bit more shadow and just a little bit more depth to the look itself. Then I'm going to be going in with a red tone shadow on top of that to start to get a little bit more depth in it, but get more of that sunset effect we want. I did transition back and forth between the reds and browns throughout the look, so if you see like it starts to get a little heavier, that is why. Now we're going to go in with the lid color, which is this beautiful red shimmery shade. I personally, if I would go back and redo the look, I would add a little bit of Fix Plus just to really intensify the red, but I had to go over it a couple times with my finger and just with the brush alone to get the intensity I fully wanted on it. For the lower lash line, I'm going to be going in with the brown and the red shadow that I went in on the upper lid, and I'm going to be using that just on a flat definer brush on the lower lash line. For bronzer, I'm going to be going with Milk Chocolate Soleil bronzer, which is perfect for light and fair skin tones like myself. They also have darker bronzers within the Too Faced collection that you can get if you are medium to dark skin tones. And I'm just going to be taking it on the cheeks, the forehead, and I'm going to be taking it down my neck to define my jawline. For blush, I'm going with Milani Luminoso blush, which is my favorite drugstore blush, and it is a dupe for NARS Orgasm. If you notice, I'll start to go a little heavy-handed on blush while applying it, and the reason why is because blush is one of the first things to fade off your face, so I know by the time I leave the house that it will be faded to the point I need it to be at. For highlight, because you guys know I gotta go in with the highlight, it's the most critical thing on the face, I'm going in with Becca Moonstone, which is kind of one of my forgotten favorites that I had, but I kind of fell in love with it. I love it, and I just applied it to the high points of my cheeks, down the bridge of the nose, on the tip of the nose, on the chin, the cupid's bow, and on the forehead. That is just because I am dry, but if you are oily, I just recommend that you apply it lightly to the high points of your cheeks, just to give a nice glow but not make you look too oily. For lipstick today, I'm going to be going in with Dosa Colors Liquid Lipstick in Truffle. Yes, of course, liquid lipsticks are my favorite, so that is why I am using them. I love how they're just matte and they just, I feel, look the best on my lips.
this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I have a lot of fun doing this. Again, really happy with this new setup. Obviously, I'm going to have to play around with the one at school. That was kind of my first starter setup, but I like this a lot better. I feel like it's a lot clearer, and I just love the gray wall. So, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you have a great day, night, wherever you are. So guys, remember to like, comment, and subscribe down below. Remember to subscribe so you get notifications and everything on when I put up new videos. I'm having a lot of fun doing different types of videos for you guys. If you do have any suggestions, put them down below for me, and I will work my butt off to try and accomplish it. Yeah. Bye.
Emerges from beneath the sky.